This is the earliest I've been on the trail since I left. So I think this is a good habit to get into. In fact, I didn't even eat breakfast today. I just packed up and I'm gonna stop at about 2 hours. I think there's a nice meadow up ahead and have breakfast. When I camped with a couple of thru-hikers and I'd like them to introduce themselves to everybody.
Hi, I'm Steamy, also known as Judy Gens.
And I'm Skins, Steve Gens.
And we're on day 50-ish,
Something like that, yeah.
Started March 2nd, grueled our way through Georgia, and are finally enjoying a beautiful sunrise.
It's a beautiful sunrise.
And some glorious weather.
We've been happy to meet you and talk with you here, and hopefully your trip will go well.
All right.
Yeah. We appreciate the trail community, the trail magic, the angels. It's all been really, really a wonderful experience.
Yeah.
And we've met some really, really great young people who are committed to the environment and who I think our nation can be hopeful about some great leaders coming down the pike.
Okay.
All right, sounds good.
Good to
Thank you
meet
very
you.
much for joining us, and
Yeah.
all the best on your hike.
Thanks.
One thing I neglected to mention about Skins and Steamy, they have a special and deep connection to the military, and I'll leave it at that. But anyway, Skins did in fact work for the VA, and so both of them have done lots of work with helping out vets that are having all kinds of issues and all that. So it was pretty remarkable to talk with them, and I'm glad I caught him this morning before they left camp. And I camped last night with another hiker, and he's an international hiker, so I'd like to ask him to introduce himself to you.
Hi, how are you doing? My name is Near Miss. My real name is John Malone. I'm from Ireland. I started the trail on the 8th of March, so I think this is 39 or 40 or something for me.
Right.
The reason I'm on the trail is because I was actually going to do the PCT, and I was telling my brother, and he says, no, do the AT. I live 8 miles away from it in New York. So here I am.
There
on
you
the
go.
AT.
That's a great reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you are traveling by the Dover Oak in around June, I'll be doing some trail magic there. So.
All right. All right.
Okay.
It sounds good. Okay. Thank you very much. He showed me a video last night. He showed it to all of us of some animal that he had caught on his camera, and none of us knew what it was like. Kind of looked like a gigantic rodent of some sort, maybe a cross between a raccoon and a badger and a beaver and all that, but it was pretty cool. Up in a tree, and he videoed it. April came across another late sleeping hiker today.
Yeah. My name is Triple Knot, and I started from Springer on March 10th. I have no idea what day this is for me. A little over a month.
Okay.
And I'm from Front Royal, Virginia, which
Front Royal.
is
Cool.
pretty great trail town.
Yeah.
Did you
yeah.
stop there?
Very nice. I know Front Row well.
Awesome.
We're from North Stafford, over by Quantico Marine Base,
Okay.
about 40 miles south of
Oh.
DC.
That's awesome. Yeah.
So
I've
Front
been there.
Row is a nice place that we've been to a bunch of times.
Yeah. Glad you know it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just really love hiking and being outside, and every time I went on a day hike, I never wanted to stop, so I thought through hiking would be a good thing for me, and so far, I love it.
Very nice. Okay, thanks Triple Knot,
Yeah.
and thanks for joining me. She was hammocking. We had a nice chat. Very, very nice young lady. Great to see young woman out here in the wilderness. and she did a chunk of the trail last year, she told me. She went SOBO from Katahdin and made it to Great Barrington, Massachusetts. She got off because of the plantar fasciitis issue that she had. So she's got quite a morning routine of making sure that she's taking care of her feet. She's putting on some stuff on her feet. She told me she massages her feet and her calves, and she does all kinds of stretching exercises. She told me if she doesn't do that, then she's definitely hurting. So that was Triple Knot.
Hi there, I'm Polly. I'm from Manchester, Connecticut, and I came out here because there's an abundance of really fantastic people doing all this crazy thing with you, so that's definitely worth it.
Awesome.
Yo-Yo from Manchester, Connecticut.
Wow.
We're Boy Scouts, got our Eagle together.
Awesome. Both Eagle Scouts. Congratulations.
Thanks,
Great.
man.
Yeah, we figured, screw it, it's before we start the rat race, university, whatever,
Yeah.
let's go hike in the woods for half a year.
Well, good for you. And how old are you guys?
19.
19
Yeah,
each.
About to be
I'm
19.
turning 19.
Wow.
It's got a
in
trail
couple days.
birthday, so.
Awesome. Hey, thank you very much, and thanks for joining the
Nice to meet you.
channel.
Oh, absolutely.
All right.
Oh,
I'm
so
gonna-
on the arrowhead.
Oh yeah, yeah, there it is, man.
Yeah, we're
There's
trying
an
to figure out if
authentic
it's legitimate,
arrowhead
but
from somewhere in Virginia.
It's on the Bear Mountain Ridge or something like that. Some lady
Yeah.
told me at the end this morning.
There you go. All right. Awesome. Okay, two ladies over here.
I'm Book Bag. I'm from Northampton, Massachusetts. I'm also 19, also on a gap year. I wanted to come out here just to kind of experience the woods a little bit, and it's been something I wanted to do for a really long time. And I can tell you that my mom took a year between a year off when she was 23, and she wrote a couple lines in her journal that I kind of carry with me, and I think are really important lines that I sort of hold out here.
Awesome.
Yeah, and so she wrote back in the 80s, as long as I am confident I'll be fine, I do feel very alone, but that's what I wanted, a sola adventure, a chance for me to witness my own strength and to fortify it, to believe in myself so thoroughly I will never doubt it again.
Wow. Incredible.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Something like that.
something.
I'm Sneak Attack. I'm from Michigan. I'm 20, and I also came out for confidence, you know, to find out what it's like to get all the way and touch that sign at the end.
Yeah. Very good. Very cool. All right. Well, I tell you what. Thanks for joining me, guys and gals, and all the best. All the best on you. It's awesome. I mean, here's another couple of Eagle Scout youngsters, young guys, Paulo and Yo-Yo, kind of like Ice Walker and Snake Eyes that I met in the bottom, toward the bottom of the Shenandoah National Park when I was hiking out and back. Both young ladies, one doing a gap year, one getting ready to go to college. I think they're going to the same school. Ranger told me, but pretty nice. And Book Bag had some inspiration from her mom from years ago when her mom took a year off before she got going with life, and she recited some pretty awesome stuff that I think Book Bag is realizing every step of the way while she's out here on the trail.
How you doing, Trigger?
All right, trail name.
So my trail name is Ranger. My real name is Josh. I'm from New Jersey. Well, I live in New Jersey right now, northern New Jersey. Grew up in Denver, Colorado, but I was in the Army, so I've traveled and lived all over the country. And
Cool. Thanks for
deployed
the
and
service.
everything. And yeah, you as well.
All right.
Former Marine, so quite a few of us out here on the trail.
There is indeed. And when did you leave?
Started out of the Amicalola Approach Trail to Springer Mountain on March 8th.
All right.
So I'm on day 41 now.
Very cool.
So, keeping it rolling, and
Very cool.
something like 560 miles in.
Awesome. And what brought you out here to the trail?
A lot of things. I left the Army about 3 years ago and started in my corporate job. And about 4 days after leaving the Army, one of my best friends who I grew up with, went to high school, went to West Point with, was killed in a terrorist attack in Israel. That was March 8th, 2016. So I started March 8th, 2019, in recognition of him and carrying his dog tags that his parents gave me, and also wearing the Ranger trail name that his parents gave me as well. So hiking in his memory and his honor, and also to reconnect with nature and be outside and re-experience what I would consider the real world for a little bit before getting back into the other real world.
What a great tribute to your old partner there. Well done.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for joining me on the on the hike here, and all the best as you head to Katahdin.
Thank you so much, and you too on your flip-flop hike. And we're about a quarter way in, so
Yeah, yeah.
awesome. Enjoy the rest of the ride.
All right. Okay. Thank you very much, Ranger.
Thank you, sir.
I had recognized Ranger from an interview I listened to from Steve Adams on the Mighty Blue and the Appalachian Trail podcast that I've listened to for quite a while. So kind of just like First Grader yesterday and The Ben. This was another one that Mighty Blue had interviewed. But what an awesome story Ranger had to tell about his former buddy, an Army buddy, that got killed 3 years ago, and he started a hike in his honor, and it was pretty remarkable. So he's tearing up the trail. He told me he did a short day yesterday, 10 miles, so he's doing 30 today to make up for it. But awesome story. Ranger also has a blog that he's keeping up, movewithapurpose.com. So check that out for more information about Ranger, his hike, and his reason to be out here on the Appalachian Trail. I'm across another hiker.
Hey, my name is Youper Man from Michigan's Upper Peninsula. They call us Youpers. And this is my second section. This is the second quarter. I did the first quarter last year. And hope to make it up into Pennsylvania someplace. And, you know, first day back on the trail. So I'm a little, a little bit sore in the hips.
Yeah.
But, you know.
Got to get them hiker legs back.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for mine. So when do you think you're going to do your third and fourth sections?
Well, probably. Well, I might. The last section I might start back in Maine, like in August, and follow fall back down.
Yeah.
Just playing the seasons and the bugs.
Right.
I don't know. I really don't know. I have to wait and see. It's one day at a time for me.
Very cool.
I don't have to plan. I don't like to plan too much more than my next water break.
Yeah. Very good. Very good. And how old are you? Or how young are you?
I'm 64. I'll be
64.
65 pretty soon. August.
All right. Very cool.
So, there's a lot of us old timers out here.
That's right. You and me both.
It's either young or old. Young or
Yeah.
old. Not much in between.
That's correct.
So.
Well, thanks, Youper Man, and for joining me on the hike.
Okay.
Okay. Got this beautiful scenic view out in front of me here. I'm off in this direction. I finally got down from this meadow. It wasn't very well marked. And had to come to this gate and a little something up top of the post.